Good afternoon. This is Connie Skaggs from Charleston, South Carolina, right out of Charleston, South Carolina. I'm in Ladson, South Carolina. And I am your Creative Memories advisor. Wanted to do a little quick video today and for my YouTube channel. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen these, and I should have pulled something that I've already done, and I didn't. Let's see, I'll see if I can get one real quick for you, but of a page that I did using these. And how many times do you end up um, with, say that you got a collection because you could save the 10% off, and you ended up with a bunch of MAC cards, and you're not sure. Sometimes you use the wording or something, or for a title or whatever. And you use many of them for journaling, but the bigger ones are real easy to use for a 4x6 photo, or if you need to cut it down for a 4x4 photo. Works very well that way. But anyway, I'm going to put out a little challenge to you all about scrapping your stash. And I love to do this ever so often. And I know on YouTube might be hard for you to do it. Just let me know you did it. Okay. I think it'll be good. It kind of, people see it in the comments, cheers it on. And so, anyway, if you have some matte packs around or some extra mats, you have some extra embellishments, and they don't have to all be from the same collection. I can tell you that, although usually I'm working within one collection, or some leftover stickers, and you've pulled those things together. I want to see how you might have used them. And so, or just say that you've used them, or that you did, what I had asked you about doing. And so, but anyway, I'm going to feature something today, and this is from the summer break collection, that's recently come out. And I didn't know how many of you know that you can get the summer break. This is, and I'll show you these. It's summer break decorative ideas. And they usually have some different ways to put stickers and embellishments together so you can make clusters, or they'll have a couple of the cards, or how to use the couple of the borders together with something else. And it just enhances it a little bit bigger, makes it noticeable. And so those are things that I want to show you, but I usually just come up with my own design. Other people have come up with designs, and sometimes I've used theirs or something similar. Sometimes it's like it's from leftovers. And so I've actually done a class on this before, and I've loved to do another class, but I just don't have time to pull everything together. And I thought, you all can put these things together. You know how to do this. But I thought I would show you a couple. But anyway, let me tell you where these are at, because now you can print these off as a PDF from your computer, or I guess probably from your phone even. If you pull them up, you pull up an entire collection, and that's where it would have the whole collection when it's new. If you just go in and look at it, if you're not adding it to your cart, that's fine. But go down to the kind of last paragraph there or something. There'll be someplace where it says decorative ideas, and it'll be kind of highlighted in blue. And if you click on that, these pages are going to come up, and there's usually two pages to it. One will be all with embellishments and stickers. And matter of fact, if you just got one pack of all these, it's not enough to do all these, because they will have multiples in here. And so, by the stickers or whatever. So it's just a guide. You all can come up with your own. I know you're all creative, and you may think, well, I'm not really creative. Then copy. It's okay. It really is okay. So, anyway, I want to change my screen, and we'll talk about this a little bit more. And so I'll go to my tabletop, and I'm going to show you some past ones. And I've done these from classes or people, and I'm getting ready to work on these here. I pulled some things out. But look at this one here. It says Our Garden. And this, we tore a piece of paper and put it in on this one mat. And this is an embellishment. And these are embellishments. And this was, that was an embellishment too. That was just down. But some of these I put on a little bit of foam square, so it gives it some height and dimension to it. You know, I should have put a few little dots here and there, but I still have even room to write something, journal in here, if because I've got a garden album that I work on, and so I could put those in and say, oh, this was my first planting of this, or whatever I wanted to put on here on the page. This is another little one I've done where we had these little, I think these were some embellishments, and these I put up on foam squares. That was a couple little things. This was a little piece of cardstock, and I used this sticker on here that says "Enjoy today," and it's just kind of homey. And this is one of the half cards, you know, where it's got the oval in it, and I just put it on brown cardstock, and so that's like a 3 by 4. I guess it's probably 4.5 by whatever, you know, or something like that. So 3.5 by 4.5. So anyway, that's just showing you how I've done that one. This is from Wanderlust. I'm sorry. And we've got the passport to adventure. Now that'd be a great one to work with. And so this one I've done, and I put it on the back of another card, a bigger card. And actually, I could have cut out this center, and I didn't. But I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. This is a sticker. It says travel turns you into a storyteller. And so then I put this little sticker on the car, and I put this globe on it here, and another little sticker like you are here. And so these are on foam square. And so that's a whole card in itself, and it's my journal card. So I can tell about it. And you know, you put this on a page, then you guys put your other 3 pictures on there. You could probably put you know, 4 by 4, 4 by 4. Mike can get another 4 by 6 on there, but I know you could and overlap them a little bit, and you can get all that on there. This was a one where I done the card in half. I cut the card, and then I had this other map that I put on top that had the weather vane, or I mean the directional vane in it. And I got a little bit of sticky there, so I'll get that off. This was an embellishment, and I put just a couple little of our dots on there, so it makes it look, you know, different. And that's an offset, so that would look good too. This was an older, it's fall, y'all, and this is one autumn skies, fresh baked pies. I've got apples here. I've got cinnamon here. Little dot on that flower there. And this is the whole journal box. This one's another one, leaves and latte. And so this, I put one of the leaves on here, and these are some stickers that are on there. So, you know, it's not a lot, but it makes a lot. We've called them title mats. I call them, and some other people are calling them page starters, because they believe, you know, it's like you're starting a page. Like if I was going to do vacation, and you know, here's a beach bag or a tote bag that you'd be carrying around on vacation, photo op. And so maybe I done a photo op of the family or something, and here I might want to write about it. I might just have a small picture and want to put it there, and that's its own thing. This is from the older, and some of these are from older collections, because I grab them, and then when I'm working on pages, I want to do those. But this is an Enjoy Life word that we had, and these were from oh, you've got It was one with the tie dye. I can't remember the name of it. You know, somebody will tell me about it. But anyway, it was really a random, more youthful one, you know, I would say. This is from an old one. This was one of the first ones I ever made. And this one I was literally using up old stuff and just trying to see. And so I've got this matted on another circle, and then I've got a mat of cardstock. I've got a piece of cardstock underneath, 2 mats here together, and then I put some embellishments. And this was from Vitamin C, I believe it was called, if I'm not mistaken. So another summer one. Now here's some that we done last year. And so this is Beach Life. Got one of these turtles, which was off of a laser strip, and we just trimmed him down. And then this was a laser strip, and I just cut part of it off. So, and then I still got room for journaling there. So 1.5 cards. This is a card. This is a journal card. And all I've done is decorated a little bit. This is all sea stuff. Make a splash. And it's got the fins and the life jacket and the little goggle things and whatever. And little stars off from them. And I put some little dots around there. I don't see you might can see those. I angle it just right. Well, it doesn't focus real good there. Oh, there you go. So, but anyway, anything to make a little bit of difference in one of these, and then I could write about that event. Now, another thing is you think, well, where do we put all those? Well, I put them in my 5x7 cases that I have. This is not one that had the CM on it because I had my other one was full. And so, but I, because what do I keep in this one? All my foam squares and stuff. So, but anyway, most of these will fit down in there, even, the big ones. So, this one's almost like a 5x7. And, so, and this is everything. And so it's just a mat on a piece of paper. And I wanted it really big because this would really go good in my son's book, something that's early. And so we get the little, stickers and stuff. So lots of fun on these. So, but these work really good too. And I've got mine divided by like season. So I've got fall and I've got some that's got some kind of got random, but I've got fall and summer. And then I've got home because I'm working on heritage and some things around the home. And so those are some things that I wanted to be sure that I covered with you all today. But now from this is the paper. And it says it's a summer break decorative ideals. And you can always look for decorative ideals under any collection that we have. And you go to where it's got the whole collection. And so, but I thought we'd work on this one here, and then I want to do a different one too. And so I pulled out a couple things. I did pull out the flip-flops, but I also pulled out this little beach ball. And I've got 2 cards here. And see, and of course, it could be done this way to where it be up and down. But let's go ahead and go this way with this one. I like it this way. It's larger. But I don't want to cover up this whole card. I want to cut this part out because this can be used someplace else. And I know I've showed you how to do this before. And so we're just going to go ahead and do that. So because this card is 4x6 and this card is 4.5, by 6. So I want to be able to cut actually I could just actually cut that white card out, but I don't have to. I know that I've got more than enough room. So I want to start that at 3/4 inch. We'll put it on the 3/4 inch line, but I need to come down 3/4 of an inch to start my blade there. And I need to come down to 5 3/4. Well, I've got to stop my blade there, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So it's got to stop here because there's 1 inch between there and where I need to stop cutting. So you can see I've got this. It's open. Okay, so let's cut there. So then I'm going to line it up again on a 3/4 inch. So it's this not the first line, but that second line. I'm going to start at the top 3/4, and this one I've got to come down 1, 2, 3, 2, 4 1/4. And I'm trying to hold this down at the same time. So you can see, I might have just a little bit of there that I have to trim, but that's okay. I can do that with my scissors. And those microchip scissors are excellent for that. So start this at the 3/4. This last one here. And I'm gonna have to get my scissors because I don't want to go back on the trimmer and do these little bitty corners here. Just need to snip it. Just needs barely snipped. Okay, so now I've actually got this that I can use as a card on another, and I could use the back side if I wanted to. Maybe I wanted to journal, put some journaling paper on here, um, or our little journal strips or write-on strips, or I can turn it, either way, this way, and put some other little embellishments on here, so I just wanted to do some little bit of embellishments, say top, here, let's do bottom, like so, even though I wouldn't use these together necessarily, but anyway, and then you got plenty of room to write, and this is perfect. It's a little journal card that you can use it. So I thought that was really neat. And then this is still big enough to make my, to do my border, and I'm not wasted. See, this is underneath, and so there we've got. So I don't know. I don't have to always save my paper and things, but I do like to sometimes make the best advantage of the items that I have. And so I'm just going to kind of line this up. And normally I'd have my mat out here, and for some reason I don't. So I'm just kind of eyeballing that and seeing how close we can get that. And so, and that is all in there. Good and done. Now, of course, you know me, I got to have a little bit of foam squares here going on. So, see if I got enough of these. Right now, we can only get these. I'm still using up some of my older ones, and that's okay. And we still have the foam tape for anything that's bigger. But these flip-flops, I love these little flip-flops. I think they are so cute. And so I don't have to have a lot of elevation. So I'm just going to put a couple of these little things on. But on this one, I think I want to do one of these medium, a little bit medium size. All right. And so we're going to do this and get these on here real quick. And this will be a page that will be, a page starter. That'll be done. And I just do that like that and offset that one just a little bit. That's pretty stinking cute. And I thought the beach ball just kind of went with summer memories. It's just kind of good. It just looks fun. And I'm just going to put him up here in the corner. And then sometimes we have these little epoxy stickers. And of course, I naturally would use this. And so this is so colorful. And I'm just not sure what colors I want, but I think maybe I'll highlight a red. Oh, let's put one down here in this area. Yeah. Might try. I'll just put him over here. And so I just kind of, just puts a couple out here and there. I'm not crazy about that one being down there. Maybe I really kind of like him back here. Maybe it's just needs a little bit on the white. Maybe that's what it was. So anyway, so there's one of our page starter cards. And that's really cute. And then I thought, okay, let's do one more because I wanted to show you this. Now, this was our new thirst quencher. Thirst quencher. Now, that's a name for you. Thirst quencher border maker cartridge. And so I've just got this one card and it's okay. And it says, what do I want to remember? And so I know that it's got to go to there, that far. And so I'll put a little tape on it. And so I'm just going to go all the way across and kind of have that to hit the bottom. Now I know it's longer than I need, and I could come out there a little ways, but I'm not. I'm just going to trim it off right here by the card. Okay. And so there we've got this. Now, something else I want to do. I'm going to put that on in a minute. But I got to thinking, if we fill these insides, then that makes them look like got drinks. And I thought I'd use this. I thought I'd use shimmer. Now you can use this as a punch because all I'm needing is the insides of these. So I need 1, 2, 3 of the jugs and 3 of the others. So I need like 3 different punches, 3 punches from it. But I'm not going to do it as a border. I just need to get the insides of it. So just so all I'm wanting to keep is that piece and those 2 pieces. And then I'm going to punch some that are pink. And this is in the pink shimmer or rose shimmer. And so because 9 times out of 10, whenever you buy, get a little fruit drink, some sort, they're always colorful. And so anyway, I'm do this. Let's see, how can I do that? Right. Pink. Oh, it's gonna. I know I want pink. It used to be gold. All right, so I need another. I'll just save these others aside. So I'm sorry, I'm sitting here talking to myself and forgetting that I'm really talking to you guys. But let's just, you could do them up on a little foam square. You could use our adhesive, glue stick. I really like to use and I'm just going to put it in the holes that I'm going to fill. And of course, I don't have my other lifter stick, but they have the lifter stick out. This was a special one, special color for the birthday deal, but it's still, we still have, I think I have some of those available. This is what Sasha calls tedious work. She's one of the designers, a lot of times designs things for CM on their blog. And, met her. She's a very delightful person. Let's see. And so you know, if you don't have these lifter sticks, these are great to use on picking up these little things like this. So, and then, you know, I have a tendency just to rub across those so that it's get rid of the extra little sticky from our repositionable tape and stuff. Look at that, how cute that looks. Looks like it's got lemonade or pink lemonade or, you know. Bit, a little bit closer. All right. So that's kind of how you would do couples on those. And then I thought this would be a good one to add here since it's got a lot of the drink items. Because, you know, you're going to use watermelon or cherries or pineapples or something. And, you know, you can either pop this up, which I do like to do that, or I could just leave it down flat. And then you've got bullet points here, though you can journal with it. So I think this one I'm just going to keep down flat for the moment. And if I change my mind, I just put a little repositional on there, and I can pull that up at any time and add it to the page that I need to. So now from these, and I didn't get extra mats, I'm sorry, but there's all kinds of stickers that they had too that you could use with these. That'd be great. Could use more of the epoxy stickers here that we have. But this I thought looked good. But this piece of paper, and this is how the sunshine. I mean, actually, this don't look bad, other than I don't think your dots show up as good. So on this side, the dots do show up a little bit. And if you had, let me get some place cards here, because you could either do, you know, 4x6. Could do a 4x6 here. Actually, one could be done down here. And maybe a 4x4 here. And you've still got a place to do another little journal, you know, just to say that we stuck him down here. You know, it's just optional what you can do with these. So, but this is your whole title, and you've got that in there. Or you do a little journal box or something there. You know, you could do this one here. You do two 3x4s. And you know, the way you can print your pictures anymore, and you can print them off with an app or whatever, you can print these dual side by side on a 4x6, cut it in half, and you've got your two other pictures, you know, or use one of these for a journal box. So that's an easy way to get you, you know, bigger pictures on or more pictures on here. You know, we could angle these a little bit, you know, give us it a little interest. And so that's perfect. And if these were all just plain pictures, they would go on this paper. It's a quick way to do a page. Also, if you wanted to, and you wanted to use mats, then you can do that and go ahead and trim down your photos. So that is one. And so I didn't think this, it didn't look bad on here, but I thought, look at this paper and how well would that go? You know, what I want to remember. And, you know, I think of what I'd like to remember sometimes. Um, it's just, let's see, some 4x4s here that you're going to put on here. And even if you angle this one too, which is easy to do, you know, or let's change that one to a 4x6, you know, whether you have it, you know, so another really easy, quick page. And you also got your journal box right here. You've got your title right here, all in one deal, done. And so I think that's what I wanted to get across today is while doing these are very much fun, you know, they're easy and you can pull, you could do another border, you know, uh, if you want to punch another border out, you can just put a border across the top, whatever. It just, you know, it's amazing how these will work together for you and, you know, come out like they should. Let me see if I can find one that I've used. I'm trying to grab one real quick here that I've done. I thought that one was one I used, but it wasn't. Here's one that I did use. This was a simple one that I done. I just took that card out. Now I've done that one again, and I done it here. I done it in the other way, long ways, on a piece of the card and put a camera on it. But here's where I've used it on a page, and it is on foam square, so it's raised up, and it's just on white cardstock is what I've done here to match my journal box. And so that was on a page that I did. And I should have pulled out some others, but this was one that I'd done. And so this was using the Explorer. That is an embellishment. This was part of a card, and I just cut out the part I needed to make it work on this page and stuff. So, you know, sometimes your title cards can be uh, big or small according to what you know, chose to do. So, don't see my others right now. It was in an older album. I just grabbed it real quick, and I should have pulled that together for you so you could saw it. But anyway, so what did we cover today? We used, of all the tools, we used our multi-purpose tool. We used our microtip scissors. We partially used our border maker cartridge as a punch to just get the center things out if we wanted to. However, you can see that if we really chose to get that together or whatever, that would make a cute little additional border by doing something in between. We used MAC cards. We used embellishments. I did not pull stickers on purpose, but our stickers would have worked really well on a couple of those. You know, that watermelon would have worked good. We have a jar and that's got a drink in it. Lots of fun things, you know, that could have been added. We used some of our little, you know, epoxy stickers. We used a border maker cartridge, a strip in order to show you that. So showed you with some paper and showed you how to use the trimmer, you know, by using a 12-inch trimmer and marking it off to where you could cut the inside out. So it's doubling up your mats that you want to use. So making your money go farther and stuff. So hopefully that was somewhat educational to you today. And so love using some extra tools. Not only that, this becomes a tool for you. I keep mine in a notebook and I have them by collection. The newest collection that just come out is full of wonder. And so this is really some pretty ideals that they had. And so I love how they put those together. So that's a current one. I'm supposed to get that in them tomorrow or something. So um, anyway, let me go back to my screen and I'll close out our section for today. So hopefully you enjoyed that today. I was able to show you some things that I have done, give you some ideas on how to use these. Another thing, and I didn't even show you, was how that, let me just do that, go back to that real quick, and let's just see, because I want to show you one more thing, because we were talking about mats. Now, say that I want to use that one as my title, but I needed some other ones here to go with that. Oh, let's see, what colors do we have here? Now you could always use a brighter yellow. The blues would go good, but this greenish, I don't know, this one goes better. And so your picture could go there. Well, you could put another one here, and this would hold a picture, you know. If you had a smaller picture, you actually could use that one too. So, I mean, it's just, you know, it's kind of that one there, here, there. Trying to find another one that's got a good color around it that would work. Oh, here, yellow one actually. Well, that's a little, but it's darker than what's on here. And so your picture actually will cover that up. And so let me show you what it would look like if you done it with your place cards. Because, you know, I've always got these in the wrong order. So if I done a 3x5 picture here, another 3x5 here, and a 4x6 here, and then you've got this one. And so that's 3 pictures, your journal, everything you need. You want to put a little sticker here in the center or move something down a little bit, you could. It's adding some pop color to the page. And so just letting you know that's another option. So that's what I do a lot of times is I grab my mats to see what I have left. And then they become my page. And so, you know, sometimes it's all about getting the things on the page. And we have a saying that done is better than perfect. And so while I like to sometimes really do a decorative page, I am very simple in my scrapbooking. And sometimes when I go back and look at my older ones, oh my gosh, how simple. And so these are a little more colorful by doing this, but it's still very simple because I just use mats, just put my pictures on top. I don't know of a 4x6, almost any 4x6 that I can't cut down to a 3.5 by 5.5 or 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So you're only cutting a 1/4 inch off of it. And so, you know, there's always a little extra you can trim off. And so, but save your bigger mats for the ones that you want full focus on. And so, anyway, hope you enjoyed it today. And I hope that tip of how to do a page starter. And please, in your comments, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am a Creative Memories consult or advisor. If you do not have an advisor, I'd be glad to be your advisor. If you are thinking about joining, even as a hobbyist or a team member, is great, because then you get some discounted items. I mean, I don't like to call it discount because it's commission. I get a commission check every week because of things that people have bought or things that I have bought. And so, and CM is about the only one that pays you $1 to join, because it's $49 to join, but they give you a CM credit, $50 immediately as soon as you've joined, to use on your first order. And you still get some free product that they send you as a welcome gift. And so you get your website and everything. And I don't know of a website that you can get for $49 a year. And so hopefully you will be able to look me up. My zip code is 29456. You can do that in the advisor search. But again, this is Connie Skaggs, Skaggs, a Creative Memories advisor. And I thank you so much. So I'm from Ladson, South Carolina, and hopefully you enjoyed this today. Please let me know if you try this, and if you get to do those. I know it's hard to put that on, but just make it in the comments. Tell us if you I made my first page starter. I made my first title card over with some scrap mats that I had and stickers that I had left over. So go into your old stash and see what you've got left over, and just try a couple and see if you can't get something that's centered around an event that you've done, and see if you can try that on a page. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye.